Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Let me share my screen. So yesterday we were discussing about functions concept, right?
Yeah, numeric function. Count, sum, min,
Correct,
max, average.
correct. We are done with the count, sum, min, max and average. All right. So first let me just activate the database, even movies. Next we have functions like seal and floor. First let's see about seal. Basically we know about a round, right? If whenever we are rounding any number, like suppose 4.8 is there, if we want to round the number we will round it to 5, right? The decimal numbers, whenever we are we want to round a number sorry, whenever we want to round a number to specified decimal points, then we I guess most of us already know about round. If it is 4.5, we will take the after decimal point what is the highest value. If we have above like 6, 7, 8 and 9, we will round it to the next value. Or else if we have 4.2 kind of thing, we will round it to the 4 value, right? All right, so this is about a round. When comes to seal, guys, is my voice breaking or am I clear?
Your voice is clear.
Okay, I don't know why whatever you are saying it is breaking for me. Okay, let's see. So what about a seal? In the sense it always rounds up the value. For example, if it is like 8.1, also it will the whenever we will use seal for 8.1, the our value will be 9. If it is 8.8 also, our value will be 9. Irrespective of what number we will use after decimal point, it will rounds to the next value only whenever we are using seal. Okay.
Just
If
like
we are
ceiling means up, floor means
up,
down, like that.
correct, the exact concept. If we want to remember easily, we can just understand ceiling in the sense up, right, and the floor in the sense down. Like that you need to understand. Whenever we are sealing any decimal point, we needs to round up the value. Whenever we are you know using floor for any decimal value, it will always rounds down the value. In real world, the words also ceiling in the sense up and the floor in the sense down, right? So like that also we can remember. If for the same 8.1, if we use a floor, our answer will be 8, and for the same 8.8, if we use floor, again the answer will be 8. Irrespective of what number we are giving after decimal point, whenever we will use seal, it will round to the next value. But for floor it will rounds to the you know before value only. Like this, the same value will come. Okay. When comes to round, what we will do? if it is 8.1, we will round to the our 8, right? And if it is 8.8, the answer will be 9.
Basically, the
If
nearest value, no, ma'am.
nearest value, we will whenever we are using round, we will round to the nearest value,
If
like
it is
that.
8.5, then
8.5, we will round it to 8 only. From 6,
okay.
7, 8, and 9, we will round it to the next value, like that. Am I clear?
Madam, what about 8.5?
8.5, we can round to 8 only. From 6, we will round to the next value. Okay. 8.5 in the sense 8 only. 8.6 in the sense we will round it to the 9 whenever we are using round. But where comes to floor, whatever the number it is, we will give it a 8 only, like the same number, or else I can say down the value. When it is comes to the seal, we will give the next number, right? This is about seal, floor, and round. These three are functions in SQL. Okay. And if I talk about a round, I can say rounds to the specified nearest value. Okay. Okay, Ajay. So did you attended any of my demos, or is this completely your first class? Ajay, can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yes, Ajay, you have attended my first demo. All right. So if you enrolled in the course, they will send you a link. Like just check in your Google Drive. Okay, in your Google Drive, there will be one folder called as shared with me, right? In that you can find MySQL, 7 o'clock folder. In that folder, just open that folder. You can access all the videos. Along with the videos, you can access the SQL files. Okay, just go through these files. Actually, we have finished this many concepts. Whatever you are seeing on the screen, like now I'm working on the fourth file, right? You can able to see all these 4 files there, but these are all the basic concepts. Please watch the videos once. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I will try to explain you that concept. If you are particularly feeling any difficulty with any particular topic also, I can again explain you. Okay, just a second, guys. Just let me show.
Sorry to interrupt you,
Divya,
Divya.
yesterday I tried to open that videos, but I can't.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's what I'm
come.
showing now. I'm showing now how to access. Just open your Google, and in your mail, just open your first drive. See, whenever you are open your drive, I can see directly here the folder. But if you cannot able to see here towards the left, you can see shared with me kind of folder, right? Just click that. Then you can able to see like this, MySQL by Divya ma'am at 7 p.m. Okay, just double click on this. Then you can able to see all the videos. Yogi also got the access. I can see here.
So, Divya,
Mm-hmm.
hello.
Yes, please.
I didn't get the access, Divya. So, can you
Oh,
help me
okay.
how
Let
to
me
get the
let me
access?
just check once. Ajay Kumar, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you enroll in the course? Did you
Yes, it's
make payment?
enrolled in the afternoon. Even I
Af
received the email confirmation from the
All right.
my,
Then I'll just inform to the admin team to give you the access. Okay. I can also see here you are not given the access yet. I will make sure to get the access till tonight. Okay.
okay, Divya. Thanks for that.
Yeah, and after that you can, I guess you will get an email also, or else also just tomorrow morning once check like this, you can able to find this. And Yogi, you have an access, just check like this, you can able to find. I guess this is your mail ID, right?
Yes, Divya. I can check
Yes.
later.
Yeah, please check later.
Do I need to provide again the mail ID, or the one which I confirmed the payment one,
Yes,
they will
yes, for
take
that
it from there?
mail ID only they will add. Okay,
Oh,
all right. I hope, I guess today only you enroll, no? So that's the reason you didn't got it, but they will give you tonight.
okay, Divya.
So, all right. I hope all these three functions is clear for you. That is seal, a floor, and round. Right? Next. And one more thing. Whenever we are using round here, we can even what we can do. Uh, we can give two parameters also. Let me write it while fetching query using round. That means whenever we are using round function, we can give two parameters as well. We can give two parameters, or I can say we can give two inputs. Okay, that will be in first parameter will be column which we wants to round. Okay, let me show you with example, then you can understand. And second parameter will be the decimal point, like how many decimals we want to round, like that. I will show you with example. Okay, for example, if I'm writing a round of like any number 10.367, like that, and I will give the number to 2. If we can use, whenever we are using the round function, we can use two parameters as well here. Okay, in this first parameter, in the sense, which we wants to round, here we wants to round this value. Okay, here I can say column or value. And the second parameter is how many decimals we want to round. If I give the 2 here, I mean to say that I want to round, after decimal point, I want to round to the second digit. That is, I won't consider 10.3. I will consider 10.36. As 6 is the, greater value, my answer would be like 10.4, right? Sorry, my answer will be like 11, right? Because I want to round it to the two decimals, that is 10.36, correct? If I say I want to round like 10.3, my answer will be 10 only, correct? Because after decimal my point is less than 5, so I will round it to the previous value only, 10. But if I am saying I want to round to the two decimals in the sense 3 6, so the second decimal I will consider as second decimal is 6, that is greater than 5, I will round this to the next value. I hope I'm clear.
Yes, Divya.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so like this also, we will, whenever we are using a round, we will use this two parameters also. If we want to round it to the any particular decimal point, we will use like this. And next comes with mod. That's it, right? Yes, we are left over only with the mod function. Mod in the sense nothing but a reminder. Okay. Whenever we use mod, it will just display the reminder of that value. For example, if I will say like mod of like anything, maybe give me any number, like if I say 5 comma 2, what will be the reminder? Obviously 1, right? Like that, it will display the reminder value. Whenever we will use mod, it will display the reminder value. And in the real time, mostly we won't use this, but as we have this function, we need to know. Okay, so I can just write it as a select mod of 5 comma 2. Simply my answer is 1. Here if you observe, I'm not mentioning any table name. I'm not giving any table name, but directly if I want to, find the reminder for this value, I can directly write it as select, and inside that I will use this function and write the numbers for what I want to find. The answer will be the reminder. Okay. But as I said, in my 7 years of experience, I never used this mod function. We won't use this, but as it is included in the SQL functions, we need to learn. That's it. So this is about numerical functions. Is it clear for you, everyone?
5 comma 2 means 5 divided by 2. So
Correct.
more, it's
Yes.
so it could be 1, right?
Correct. 5 divided by 2, the remainder will be 1. If it is 4 comma 2, the remainder will be 0, right?
Okay.
Like that. Okay. And guys, whoever enrolled into the course later, you can install this MySQL Workbench by watching the video. But if you face any issues, just let me know. Okay. If you find any error, or is everything okay? Is everyone able to install the MySQL server? And 1 second, just give me a second. All right.
Divya,
Mm-hmm.
can you please explain that round 10.3367, that line once again, if
This one,
possible?
yeah, no
Yeah.
problem. See what it happens basically, if we are, as we saw previously, whenever we are using round, what it will do, if after decimal point, if the value is greater than 6, we will round it to the next number, right? So like here, if 8.1, my answer will be 8 only. Up to 8.5, my answer will be 8 only. But from, if it is like 6, 7, 8 or 9, if it is greater than 5, I will round it to the next value. Okay. This is what a round is. But basically, irrespective of this, like, in addition with this, in round, we can use this like this also, two parameters also. If I have more than one digit after decimal point, here I have only one digit. So I'm just, rounding it according to the number what I have after my decimal point, right? Here, but if you observe, I have some 3 decimals. So if I don't use anything here, if I have 3 decimals also, if I don't use any other parameter, directly my answer would be 10, because after point I have only 3. 3 is less than 6, right? But in here, what we can do in round function, we can give 2 parameters. The second parameter indicates here, as I said, how many decimals we want to round. Here I'm saying that I want to round up to 2 decimals. That is, I want to round 10.36. I want to round like this. So I will definitely consider my second value. Whatever value I will write here, that that digit I will consider. Here I wrote 2, right? After decimal point, my second digit is 6, right? Then I need to consider 6. As 6 is greater than 5, whenever I round, my answer will be 11. Correct? Suppose if instead of 6 I have 2, now what the what is here, as I'm using a 2 here, obviously again I will round the second digit only. I will consider the second digit after decimal, and the second digit is 2. So if it is 2 here, my answer will be 10 only, right? Instead of 6, if I have 10.62, if I has 10.62 also, if I whatever after, if whenever I'm giving two parameters, in the second parameter whatever number I given, I will consider that number. Here I will consider only 2, and my second digit is 2, right? Here in 62. Did you got my point, Shweta?
Yes, yes.
So accordingly, whatever number I given, that digit I will consider. If that digit is less than or equals to 5, then I will round it to that number. Or if it is greater than 6, I will round it to the next number. Okay.
Thank you, Divya.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. This is about numerical functions. Next, we have character functions. Right. So let's do one thing. Let me save it in another file. Today I will upload this file. Is it okay? Let's write in.
And only for recording, we will have 10 right?
Um, uh, sorry, Munish, I'm unable to understand. Maybe my internet is slow. Your audio is very cracking.
No, your internet is fine, ma'am.
Oh, I can understand what he's saying, but Munish, I didn't get you. Can you please text me in chat?
Divya, will you provide any printed material or this is the material you have?
I hope this will be enough for you, because each and every theory part also I'm writing it in here only. If you can observe my old files, so by writing, by saving like this, all the theory part and all the syntaxes will be saved in one place, no? So usually what I'll do, whatever definitions are there or whatever theory part is there, I will write in these files only in the comment boxes. And I hope this is more than enough for you. If you ask me another printing, PDFs also, again, what I will do, I will just copy this thing, all the theory part, and I need to provide you that. But the content is same. So I think this will be enough for you. Okay. Because whenever I'm explaining each and every point, I won't miss all the theory part. I will include in these files.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, Munish, you will have the access of for 6 months only recording videos, starting from our first demo date. For 6 months you can access. But still, if you want to see the videos, as I said, I have my own YouTube channel called as Data Analytics with Divya. In that you can find the videos if needed, because I will also upload the same over there. All right, next we have character functions or string functions. We can call it as string functions as well. Basically, what is string functions? Mostly we will call it as string functions only in SQL. When it comes to Tableau or Power BI, we will call it as character functions. That's the reason I'm using two words here. Basically, whenever we are, the functions which we will work on the character data is called as string functions. Okay. In SQL, mostly we will call it as string functions only. But as I said, in any visualization tool, we will call the same thing as the character functions. That's why I'm using the two names here. Okay, so the functions which we will work on character data is called as string functions. Okay. So what are all the string functions in the sense? Right, left, left, right, length, lowercase, uppercase, I can write it as complete, lowercase, uppercase, mid function, sub str, concat is the most important function. Next, trim functions like ltrim and rtrim. And I guess we have find function as well. Okay, these are all our character or string functions. Left, right, length, lowercase, uppercase, mid, substring, concat, and trim function. Like we have ltrim and rtrim, then we have find function as well. These are all the character functions which basically we will use on character data. Let's see each of them very quickly. First, left function. This is very easy. Whenever we want to extract the data of the character towards the left side, then we will use the left function. Okay. I can say the definition as it extracts the number of characters from left side. Okay. For example, let's take customer table. Select star from customer. We have first name and last name in this, right? So I can simply write it as a select first name, comma. If I want to use this functions particularly, I will directly write it as left of first name, comma 3 maybe from customer. That means here, whenever we are using left function or right function, we need to give the two parameters. In the first parameter, we need to write on what column name we want to extract the data. And the second parameter is like how many characters we want to extract. If I use this left of first name comma 3 for each and every row in the first name, it will just extract from the left side first 3 characters it will give me as the output. Okay, that's what I said here. It extracts the number of characters from left side. So that number we will give as a second parameter, like how many numbers we want to extract. Here I want to extract first 3 characters.
Ma'am, first three
like this.
characters of first name.
Or first name. See, you can see that's the reason I used two columns here separately. This is my first name, first three characters of the first name, first three letters like that. Okay. This is my output. Is this clear?
So explicitly also I can give, right? For example, Johnson, so left of Johnson. So JOH, it would be the output, right?
Yeah, directly you can give any name like that you are saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Like
can
left
give.
of
We can give.
Patricia, comma
Yes,
3.
correct. We can
So
give
Pat.
directly the name also instead
Okay.
of writing directly. Even I can give my name also, even without I don't have my name in the table also. Directly we can give like this. Without giving any names, directly also we can give. See, I'm not mentioning any table name here. I'm just giving this is a specialty of the functions. Without using table names also, we need to just write it as select a command first, then we need to mention the function, then it will work.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is about the left function, and the right function exactly opposite. It will extract from the right. Okay. If you want to extract from the right side, it will, you know, we need to use right function, then it will extract from the right. Mainly this will be used by data analysts whenever they want to extract any particular data in any particular order. At that time we will use these functions. In remaining domains, mostly I don't think we will use, but whenever we are analyzing the data, whenever we want to extract some kind of particular data or certain pattern of the data, we will mostly use like this, either like operator or regular expressions or any of these functions. Okay. And this is about left and right. Next we have length. Length function in the sense, it's nothing but it will display the number of characters in the string. That's it.
Ma'am, function name is length or len, len?
Yes, I'll write it. Wait 1 second. Displays the number of characters in the string. Okay, so here length only. It's not len, length only. Okay, so length of, I can say, first name. Select star comma length of, if I write it as first name from customer table. Asterisk in the sense it will display the entire data, and along with that data it will also display the length for us. Okay, let's see how the output will look like. So this is my entire data, but at the end you can see one more column is added for us because I kept comma in here. That's the reason I specifically showing this. We can even use count, I mean any of the functions like this also. If we want to add any function with the entire table, we need to use select star, that is asterisk. After that we need to give one comma and we need to give that function, any of the function. So like that it will display the complete table, but the last column will be that function. Okay. If I want to give it as here you can see column name is length of first name, right? I can give alias name also, as I said yesterday. I can directly give it as length or else length underscore first name also. I can give anything. If you want to just change the name, we will give the alias name, right? Here you can see length. like this. Like here, length in the sense basically it will just display the number of characters of that data. Here, first name, how many? Mary in the sense four characters, right? It will just display the count of the characters. Whenever we are using count function, what it will do, it will count the number of records, right? How many records are there in that particular table. But whenever we are using the length function, in that in any particular column, in a row wise, it will display the count of the characters of that word. Okay, I hope this is clear.
Divya, it can work for numerical data also, like salary, like that type of columns also it will work.
Length, it won't work. It works for only character data only.
Okay.
Okay, because it counts the character or characters only, number of characters, and it will display only. It works for character data. Okay, and next we have important function, I can say, that is concat. Okay, it is very important. We will use most frequently in the real time. Concat function, what it will do, it will just combine together. We may work in any domain. We will use this concat, maybe as any developer in any field, maybe in a full stack or anywhere, even in the data science. If you are working as a Power BI developer, Tableau, anywhere, we will use this concat most frequently. Just concat in the sense we will just combine it together. Concatenating in the sense combining. Okay. Now let's see. Select concat of, again here, I this is my, I personally in the initial, especially in the initial days, the concat spelling here is concat is the function, but in a hurry always I will write like this. After executing only I will realize I wrote a spelling mistake. Basically concat spelling will will be like, we will write CONCATE, right? Most of the times for till today, almost 90% of the times, first I will write like this only, then only I will realize it's wrong. The spelling is CONCAT. Okay, so as we have, let's see the customer data. We have first name and last name, right? If I want to combine these two columns, and if I want this two names together as a full name, like this is my first name and the last name, right? So if I want to write only one column, I will use concat. Simply what I will say, I want to use concat of first name comma last name. Okay, so concat of first name comma last name, and I will give the alias name. Whenever we are giving alias name, we will use as keyword, right? We discussed it yesterday. Whatever alias name in the sense, that will be our column name. Instead of displaying, first name comma last name in the column name, it will display full name like that. Okay. Concat of first name comma last name as a full name from customer table. Okay. So previously I have first name and last name as two separate columns. Concat, by using concat, we can combine the columns together. Okay. Now I'm combining first name and last name together, and I'm giving the column name as full name. Let's see the output. See, this is my full name. But if you observe, Mary Smith is the full name, but I didn't got any space in between first name and last name, right? All the letters are combined together. There is no space in between first name and last name. If it is little bit difficult to read the complete name like this, right? It would be very presentable if we maintain some space between first name and last name. So to give the space, what we need to do in this query, after first name I wrote comma, right? Here what I need to do, simply I need to use two quotes like this. Okay, if I give two quotes like this. We need to give two commas. That means after first name, I need to give one comma. Then I need to give two single quotes. Then I need to give one more comma and last name. This quotes indicates I want space. First name, a space, last name. Okay. Let's see this output. If you can see, we got one space here. Let me give. I need to give the space inside actually. See, like this. Inside the quotes, we need to give one space. Then only we will get the space. Okay. Clear?
Yeah, can you try with hyphen in the quotes? It will work or not?
Hyphen. Like this.
No, not underscore hyphen. All right.
This one. This is colon. Hyphen.
No.
Okay, this one.
Yeah,
Sorry. It will work. It will add anything in between.
yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Okay. Particularly if we want to give space, we need to give space in between the quotes. Whatever we want to mention in between, we need to give that inside the quotes, single quotes. Okay. Let me write it. This one also it will work. All right. So this is about concatenating. We will use this more frequently if we want to combine any tables, especially for the names. Instead of writing, two columns, or and we will also concatenate the address column. If we have like, city, if we have separate country, we will concatenate all of them together, especially whenever dealing with whenever we are working as a Power BI developer. First we will get the data like this, right? First thing we will try to reduce the columns. So at that time, first we will check on what columns we can, use this concatenate. For example, we have first and second, last names. First, we will concatenate them as full name. And if we have like city, country, state separately, we will concatenate all of the columns and we will give the column name as address. Okay, like that we will do. So we will use this more frequently. I hope it is clear for you. Next we have, what do we have? Left, right, length, lowercase and uppercase. Lowercase, basically we will use it as L case. Okay. The function will be L case. For example, directly if I want to write, basically first and foremost thing is that SQL is a case insensitive. If we write, whatever we use, if we write capital letters or small letters, it will be same. But again, if suppose you want to write anything in completely capital letters, we will use uppercase. Okay. Suppose if I say I want to write it as LKs of suppose SQL. Here I'm not using any tables. We can use the table also. Inside the data also we can change the lowercase or uppercase. But for you, first I'm showing any string. Suppose if I want to convert this SQL into lower case, I will just write like this and my output will be, it converted into lowercase. If I write the same uppercase, in the sense U case, I need to write small letters. It will display me capital letters. Mostly, as I said, the SQL, MySQL is case insensitive. If whatever we use also, mostly it will get in lower case only. But in anywhere, if we want to use uppercase, like if we have any description column, or if whenever we are mentioning any type of paragraphs in there particularly, if we want to mention anything in the capital letters, we will use this U case function. Okay. Just converting into uppercase and lowercase. I hope this is clear. Even we can use it in the tables as well. Let's see. Select what do we need to use? Lowercase of first name from customer. Okay. See, we got all of it in small letters, right? As I said you previously, if we, what happened? Sorry. So if we want to execute all of the statements together, we need to mention semicolon here, right? Whenever we write semicolon, whenever SQL sees semicolon, it will understand this is one executable statement. That is one SQL statement. This is the end of the SQL statement. And in the next line, a new statement will start like that. I explained you already, right? Whenever we are executing all the statements together, we need to write a semicolon at end of the statement. Okay. So I'm all executing all these three. Firstly, this is our lower case of first name, all the letters in small letters. Normally normally we have first name in all the capital letters only. If I use the capital letters also, it gave me the same, right? I hope this is clear. Lowercase and uppercase, right?
Yeah, Divya, here can we able to use two more columns at a time in uppercase,
Two more columns at a time.
like first name, comma,
Yeah,
last name,
let's,
like that.
yes, of course. Let's try first whether it will work like that, or we need to use separately. We need to use separately actually, like this. And I need to mention UKs of like this separately.
Because
This will be
we can't send two arguments in a
two
function.
arguments in one case. If we are using concatenate only, we will use we will combine it. But if we want to change the case or to convert into the uppercase for two columns, we will use two times UKs of first name, UKs of last name, like that. It will give us separately. But in one by using one, we cannot give two parameters. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Next, this is again a very important, I can say, locate. I didn't wrote locate, I guess. Locate is a function, character function, used to find the position of the character. Okay. Okay, so by using locate, we can find the position of the character. Especially we will use this in Gmail IDs. Basically, in Gmail IDs, we will have like some name at the rate gmail.com, like that, right? So what we can do here, I can write it as select star comma locate of. I need to locate at the rate here. So I will write it as at the rate where is at the rate comma first
From
one
the
second.
position starts from 0 or from 1?
What
I mean, the position starts from 0 or from 1?
uh just a minute. Yes, we have one column as email, and in that email we have some names at the rate like this, right? So we will, column name is email. We will create the locate for that one. Just give me a second, I will answer to your question. So at the rate email from customer. See. Here what it is happening, it will just locate where the at the rate is there. It will just count the position and it will display that. If you observe here, starting from the Mary, after Mary we have some dot, Mary dot Smith. If you count, Mary dot Smith will be 10 characters and the position of at the rate is in the 11th position, right? Like that, it will display the positions. Okay. If you want to, you know, check the positions, we will use locate.
It counts from one, right? One, two, three, four, or
Yeah,
zero, one, two, three.
no, one only, one only.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what my question was.
Yeah, it will count from one only. If you check here, Mary M will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In between, we have one dot, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11th position at the rate is there. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, understood. Okay.
It will start from one only. Okay. Next.
And I have one question.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, actually, whatever we are forming the alias columns, like another column in the end, that is permanent or non-permanent?
It is non-permanent. We cannot see later. Now, if in this statement only we can able to see. Again, if I just write it as select star from customer, we cannot able to see this. If
Okay.
temporarily we want to see any data, we can write like this. It won't save permanently. Okay.
If I write commit after this, then it will save, right?
Not in MySQL. Maybe it works in SQL Server.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure again. I mostly worked on MySQL only in real time also. I guess it will work in SQL Server whenever, because the usage of commit only, it will save permanently the data, right? So I hope. I didn't write so far, to be frank.
Then if
We
I
need to
want
check.
to save the last column, then what I need to do?
We need to add this column. We will
Like
use alter
table.
command, and we will add that column in this table.
Okay.
Whenever we are adding, we need to use that function like that.
Okay. Okay.
Inside the alter command, we need to use the function. So at that time, we will, basically we will add that column, or we will attach that last column in the existing table. Okay. I hope this is clear. Next, we have left, right is also done. Next, we have mid function. Basically, whenever we use mid function, what it will do, it will extract a string from the substring. Or else I can say a substring from the string. That will be the correct meaning. Let's see first example, then you can understand easily. For example, if I say, see, whenever we are using mid function, again, we will give two parameters inside the, like I can say three parameters inside the mid function. First, once, let's see the any example, then I will say select I will use first name only. First name, comma, mid of. I'm using mid function here. I'm saying first I want to extract, I want to use the mid function from the first name itself, and I will give any three parameters like 3 comma 2. Here basically I'm using three parameters. First parameter is the column name which I want where I want to use the mid function, and the second parameter will be the starting position, and the third parameter will be the number of positions we want to extract. Okay, let's see this output, then you can understand, and then I will write from customer. See, this is my first name. Here I'm saying I want to extract starting from third position to 2 characters. Here my third position is R, right? We will count third position and fourth position like that. Starting from 3, we are extracting two characters. Starting from 3, 2 characters like that. Am I clear? If I use 4, starting from 3, it will display 4 characters. And if you don't have 4 characters, it will display how many characters are there, that many characters it will display. See here, starting from third position, I don't have 4 characters. I have only 1 character. So it just display third and fourth characters, right? Like this. If we want to extract, if I want to extract any substring from the string, this will be my substring, and I'm extracting some part of the data from this word, right? So that is called as substring. If I want to extract a substring from the main string, I will use the mid function. Is it clear?
Yeah, ma'am, understood.
Now let me just write it here. We will use a 3 parameters. First parameter is the column name or any sentence or word I can say. From where we want to extract. And second parameter will be starting position. From where we want to extract, right? And third parameter will be the number of characters we want to extract. I hope this is clear for you. This will be the column name and this will be the starting position. In this column name, I want to extract from the third position, and from third position, I want to extract this number of characters. Like I want to extract 4 characters like that. Okay, just go through this, you can understand clearly. And again, one more thing here, locate and find functions are same. We can use either locate or find. The functionality will be same. And again here, what is this mid, and we have sub str will be same. Whatever we will use, the concept will be same. Okay. See, I can see like it extracts substring from the string, same as mid. Suppose select sub str of SQL, I'm giving space here. I'm writing session. Okay. Comma. This is the word which I want to extract, and I will say 3, 4, 5, 5, comma 4, suppose. Okay. If I write like this, what it will do? Starting from the 5th position, it will extract 4 characters, right?
SESS.
Exactly. SCSS, like that. If I write 7, complete session word will come. Because it will count space also. 1, 2, 3. Up to SQL 3, space will be 4 and S will be the 5th position. Okay. And the same goes with mid as well. If I use mid here, it will work. Mid and sub-str will be same. Okay. No change. And the last function is trim. I will just explain you quickly. We are trim in the sense it will just remove the spaces. Okay. I can say we have 2 words here, trailing and what is that? Leading and trailing, actually. Leading and trailing. Whenever we use trim, it will just remove the spaces from the string. Okay. That is left and right spaces. Okay. Here, leading in the sense left side space, trailing in the sense right side space. Let's see one example. Select trim off. I need to give any space here. So for example, sorry, this is good, something like this. See, I wrote some sentence in between like this is good, and I gave some space towards the left side and towards the right side. If I use trim, it will remove both the left side space and right side space, that is leading space and trailing space. Okay, let's see. And the output directly it is giving this is good. Okay, whereas if I use L trim, it will remove only left side space. Okay, leading space from the string, that is left side space. Okay, now let me just copy the same. Okay, if here you can see I have only space towards the left side, it will remove, see. Okay, R trim will be the different one. Let's see by using this in a different way. See, I said if we use R trim, it will remove left side spaces, right? If I use like this, it won't remove. Correct? Guys, you are not telling me I didn't use L trim here in a hurry. See, let's see this. If we use normal trim also, it will remove left and right side spaces. If we use L trim also, it will remove left side spaces. If we use R trim, here I will use R trim, but I am giving space towards the left side, right? Basically what R trim will do, it will remove the spaces towards the right side. If I execute like this, you can see I got some space here. Left side, it won't remove any space. If there is any space towards the right side, then only it will remove. Here also, if I give some space like this and if I execute, left side it will remove. Basically, right side we have many, we have some space, right? Like that. You can, once practice this, you can understand the main concept here. It will remove the spaces. Okay, whenever we are using trim, it will remove both the left and right side spaces. In the L trim, it will remove only left side spaces. In the R trim, it will remove only right side spaces. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Great. So this is about the character functions. Tomorrow we will see date functions. Okay. Do you want me to ask anything? Any questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, any help window is there or not? Just like some of the parameters is having 2 or 3 parameters, so that easy help window, because remembering all the functions is not easy.
We will have the help window here, but I don't think we will get all the things here. But actually, whenever we are working in the real time, we will get a lot of help even from the where many resources like Google or ChatGPT's kind of thing. But we need to remember, especially to crack the interviews, right? In interview, definitely we need to write the queries. So first focus on the main important concepts. I will tell you till the end of the course what are the important concepts. First focus them. Just with the practice only we can able to remember. Okay, because if you thrive in any domain, especially in the data science domain, if you are trying as a data analyst, the first round will be the SQL round only. If you clear that round only, going forward you can have another rounds like maybe Power BI, Tableau or Python, like that. So in that rounds they will ask you everything practically. Literally from last 3 to 4 years they are giving us the tables. They will say that assume this is my table, these are my columns, this is my data, then show me the output of, they will ask the questions accordingly, or they will ask us to, show me the output of right join, like that, like anything. They will ask us to write the syntaxes. Previously, before 3 to 4 years, they used to ask only the concepts where we used to tell, what is the definition and what is the syntax over there. But now we need to know all the SQL queries. For that, we need to practice regularly. Once we get the job, we will get we have many resources, we can get help from anywhere. But to crack the job, we need to perfect with the syntaxes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And ma'am, one more thing, ask the admin people to drop the videos during night time. No? Actually, they are dropping the next day. So if someone
Okay.
misses a class, so they won't be able to watch until the next day.
Okay, basically when they are dropping next day morning.
Yeah, yeah. For example, today you are teaching this class, right? So they'll drop this video tomorrow morning or afternoon,
Oh,
something like that.
I'll tell them,
Yeah, please.
sure. All right, guys, let's meet tomorrow. And one more thing, I'm starting a new batch on Tableau. If anyone is interested, from the next Monday, usually we will charge 10,000 for Tableau batch, but for this particular batch, they are providing some offer, and the course fees is of only 6,000. So this Monday, what is the date? The coming Monday, our batch is going to start. Maybe it's on 26th.
26.
On 25th Sunday, I'm taking a seminar. That is a free seminar at 10 a.m. IST. If anyone is interested to know what is Tableau, you can attend that seminar. And if anyone is interested to join the Tableau course parallelly along with the sequel, you can join from 26th at 8 p.m. IST. The course will be at 8 p.m. IST, and the seminar is on Sunday, 25th of this month at 10 a.m. IST. Okay.
What is the difference between Tableau and Power BI?
Actually, there is the difference in the sense, see, at the end of the day, the work will be the same. If I can show you any, dashboard, we can prepare the same dashboard either by using Power BI or by using Tableau. The output will be the same, but the process will be different.
Which one
The
has more demand in market?
I really cannot say like that. I can say both of them has a equal demand. See, because you can also even check in any Naukri or anywhere, we are having equal opportunities in Power BI as well as Tableau. I can say mostly 90% of the companies are using Power BI and Tableau, like 45% Tableau, 45% Power BI, and the remaining 10%, there are many other tools they are using as 10%. See,
And Notion
nothing
is
much
easy to learn,
different.
ma'am.
Easy to learn.
Because I have
Both are
heard Power
easy.
BI is DAX function or something. I
Correct,
mean,
correct. See, basically both are easy, but for me, I feel Tableau is easy personally because I know Power BI also. I teach both the classes, but for me personally, Tableau is a little bit interesting and easy. Of course, more than easy, it will be interesting. We will enjoy, while working with Tableau than Power BI. We may
and do
feel
we
bored.
have any concept like we have DAX in Power BI? So do we have any similar concept in Tableau?
Yes, we will use calculated fields over there, but
Yeah.
the concepts will be a little bit different, but end of the day, the output will be the same. I can say, the difference between iPhone and Android phone, end of the day, our usage will be same, but the settings will be different, right? The same thing goes with the Tableau and Power BI.
Okay.
Okay. If you have any doubts, just do one thing, Shushavan. If you can make it, just attend the seminar on Sunday. It is free, just to get some, basic idea about what is Tableau and all. If you, feel interesting, then you can decide.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys, then let's meet tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.